Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to talk about my favorite thing ever, which is books. During the summer vacation I have read a ton of books, guys. I'm going to show you them. Don't really know how I'm going to do this, but like, oh my god, I can't show it to you. Oh my gosh, can you see that? This is so ridiculous. I have here 12 books. I haven't just read 12 books this summer, but these are like the books I have liked the most this summer. So I thought I was going to kind of talk briefly about them, kind of tell you guys why I like them and so on. But yeah, without any further ado, let's just jump right on into this video. The very first thing I read this summer was the entire series of Harry Potter. I reread it this summer and I have probably read the Harry Potter series like 12 or 13 times maybe. It's a lot of times. And like last year I think they come out with new covers, and I have shown you these covers in a whole video that I did like earlier in the summer, so I'm going to link that on screen here somewhere so you can see it better. But like, I just love the covers so much. I don't remember, but I don't think the two last books were in that whole video though, but they look like this. So I kind of really like, oh my god, I'm losing it. It's falling down. This is the fifth, no, that was wrong. This is the sixth and the seventh book, and I just really like how the illustrations are new, how they have changed the font and stuff like that, and I just think the series looks super pretty now, and it has recently come out in hardcovers as well, so if you prefer that and you like the look of these, they are out for sale now. But yeah, Harry Potter. Do I need to explain what the Harry Potter series is about? Probably not. But seriously guys, if you haven't sat down and actually read this series yet, you definitely should. I promise you that it will be an epic adventure, because so much stuff gets lost in the movies. Like so many things that I think is important is not included in the movies, which is super annoying. So you definitely need to read the books, because there are so many cool things happening in the books that doesn't happen in the movies. So oh my gosh, Harry Potter is just so I love it so much. So when I was finished with the Harry Potter series, I experienced kind of like a reading slump, because you know when you finish a story or like a series or anything like that, and you know that there will be no more books, like the feeling inside of your heart is just so sad. And when it comes to Harry Potter, I literally just don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life after reading the last book. So I kind of wanted to read something that wasn't fantasy, and I wanted to read something kind of light. So I picked up and read the book Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, and I have had this book since Christmas time. I think I have had it for so many months, and I don't really know why it has taken me for freaking ever to actually pick up this book and read it, because I really liked it. So if you don't know what Girl Online is about, it follows a girl named Penny. She has this blog called Girl Online. Things happen like in the beginning of this book, and Penny and her family ends up spending Christmas in New York. In New York, she meets a boy named Noah, and like a love story unfolds. It's super cute, and I just love this story. It's a really light-hearted, fun read. It's filled with like these cute little moments, and it's really exciting to read it. It's like, oh my gosh, I really enjoy this, guys. And I'm definitely going to head out and buy the second book of this, because I want to know what happens with Penny and Noah next. So after reading that book, I wanted to kind of venture more into the contemporary genre. At least I think that's what it's called. Please let me know. I don't really know like these the names of different genres in English. I just know them in Norwegian, but like I think it's called contemporary, like the book like Girl Online and stuff like that. And I wanted to read more of those types of books, because I haven't really given them any chance before, because I mostly tend to go for like fantasy and criminal novels. But I work in a bookstore, and one certain book has been selling like there's been no tomorrow this summer. And I decided to pick it up, because I feel like when I'm working in a bookstore and I'm selling this book, I need to actually know if it's good or not. So I decided to pick it up, and it's Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I actually got the ending of this book spoiled while I was at work. Yeah, that was really annoying, but honestly, it didn't change how I experienced the book one bit. Like, even though someone has spoiled the ending for you, this is just such a good book, and it takes you on this freaking emotional roller coaster. It's, oh my gosh. I didn't know anything about this book before I kind of started reading it, and if you don't know anything about this book from before, I don't really want to tell you what it's about, because going in there not really knowing what you're going to read is just such an epic experience. And with this book, I really recommend it, because like, you're leaving yourself totally open, like totally vulnerable, and this book, oh my god, oh my gosh, this is so insane. You will laugh, you will cry, you will be really angry, and you will freaking sob while reading this book, because you get so emotionally attached to the characters in this book. And this is definitely one of my absolute favorite books I read this summer, because it was so good, so freaking good. While we're on the contemporary theme, I want to talk about the next book. I don't really know if this book goes under the contemporary theme, please let me know. But it's 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher. It looks like this. This is a really thin book, it's a really fast read, but it's just, this book is so deep, oh my gosh, and the story is just heartbreaking. It follows a boy named Clay. He comes home one day and he discovers this box on his porch, and inside of the box are 13 tapes, all addressed to him from a girl that committed suicide 2 weeks earlier. This book is so emotional, because you know that the girl Hannah, she is actually dead. You know that when you begin reading this, but as the book kind of proceeds, you get to know this girl, and she's just really funny and really epic, and it's so bittersweet knowing that she is dead. This book also gets you thinking, because you don't really know how your actions actually affect other people. Something that might seem really small and insignificant to you might mean something entirely different to another person. We're entering into my favorite genre again, which is fantasy, or at least I think this is fantasy. I don't know, I'm just going to go for it. But this is the book Ruby Red by Kirsten Gier, and this is the first book in the Ruby Red trilogy. This trilogy is about a girl named Gwen. She comes from a family of time travelers, which means that kind of selected few of her family have a gene that makes them able to time travel. And personally, I don't really like the time travel aspect of like sci-fi and things like that. It's not really my cup of tea, but oh my gosh. I brought this book with me to the beach, and I literally read through it in one day. It was just so good. It was such a fast read. There wasn't really any time of like where nothing happened, and I really like that. And my battery is flashing, so I'm going to try to get through this and the next book ASAP. But oh my gosh, this was just so good. I'm definitely going to get the rest of the books in the trilogy, because I know you need to know what's going to happen with Gwen next. And yeah, we've come to the last book, and for this you need to freaking sit down, because I'm going to talk about the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy, and it's A Court of Mist and Fury. This is a freaking thick book, and it's so epic, guys. Oh my gosh, like I need to read. I get so excited with this book. I'm not going to talk about what this book is about, because I feel like if I do, I'm going to spoil what happens in the first book. But if you haven't heard about The Court of Thorns and Roses before, it's a trilogy, and it's loosely based off of Beauty and the Beast. At least the first book is, and this book, the second book, is, oh my gosh, like the first book is epic. This is even better, because oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh my gosh. I opened this book and I had such hard time kind of putting it down and actually eating and going to the bathroom and stuff like that, because it was so epic. During one of the fighting scenes in this book, I had actual goosebumps and I freaked out, because it was just so well written. If there is one thing you should read out of all of these books, it's definitely A Court of Thorns and Roses, the trilogy, because it's freaking amazing, like this and Harry Potter. That was the very last book I wanted to talk about today. It was like 12 books that I had so much fun reading this summer. It was my favorite books that I read this summer, and I really wanted to share them with you guys. If you have read any books this summer that you loved and you want to share them with me, please do down below, because I'm always on the hunt for new books to read. And also, if you have read any of the books that I talked about in this video, please kind of let me know down below what you thought of them and if you liked them or not. So yeah, I hope you had fun watching this video, and if you had, please give my video a nice little thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos from me in the future, please push the red subscriber button down below, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye!